Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Did you know that the U.S. national debt is projected to reach a staggering $39.3 trillion in just a decade? That's a mind-blowing figure that should make us all sit up and take notice. Recently, President Trump signed what he called his One Big Beautiful Bill, which, while draped in patriotic fanfare, is anything but beautiful for the average American. This legislation not only slashes taxes for the wealthy, but also boosts military spending and border security, all while cutting crucial programs like Medicaid and food assistance. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that this bill will add an additional $3.3 trillion to our already ballooning national debt. What's wild is that despite its unpopularity, polls show approval ratings as low as -29 points, most Americans remain unaware of the long-term impacts of these tax cuts, which are permanent for the rich but temporary for the working class. Ever notice how politicians often claim to prioritize fiscal responsibility just before they vote for bills that do the exact opposite? Take Representative David Valadao from California, who represents a district with a high number of Medicaid recipients. He promised not to support any cuts to Medicaid, but ultimately caved and voted for the bill. His reasoning? No piece of legislation is perfect. But let's be real. This isn't just about perfection. It's about principles and the lives of millions who depend on these programs. Then there's Representative Chip Roy from Texas, who previously criticized the idea of raising the debt ceiling by $5 trillion. Fast forward to this spring, and he's backtracking, supporting the same increase he once condemned. It's almost like a bad political sitcom where characters forget their lines. Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin even acknowledged that the bill doesn't address the deficit, it actually exacerbates it. Yet, after cozying up to Trump, he voted for it anyway. This is the kind of political gymnastics that makes you wonder, how do these folks sleep at night? And let's not forget Senator Lisa Murkowski from Alaska, who, despite her initial reservations about cuts to Medicare, used her influence to secure benefits for her state while ignoring the broader implications for the nation. She admitted that the process was frantic and flawed, yet she still chose to support a bill that she herself deemed inadequate. This all points to a larger pattern of hypocrisy among Republican leaders who abandon their principles for political expediency. As we approach the 2026 elections, Democrats will surely highlight these contradictions, reminding voters that promises made by these so-called principled politicians often amount to nothing more than sound and fury. What if I told you that our collective future hinges on understanding these patterns? It's time for us to connect the dots and demand accountability, because these issues are puzzles worth solving together. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.